everyone, so in this video I'm going to go through how you can use two passports when you travel. Now, why would you have two passports? In my instance, I have dual nationality, joint citizenship with Italy and the United Kingdom. So I have an Italian passport and a UK passport. So how does this work when you travel? In Birmingham Airport, I did not need to go through border control before I boarded my plane to Italy, so I just showed my Italian passport. This allows me entry into the EU and Italy. When I arrived in Italy, I stuck with my Italian passport. This shows that I am a European Union citizen and a citizen of Italy. So this meant I could go through the EU line and basically fast track the lines, and no stamps needed. So on the return journey in the Italian airport, which was Rome, you go through border control before you board your plane. So again, I used my Italian passport when going through border control in Italy. Okay, if you show your UK passport and you didn't show it when you entered, they will give you a stamp, which will look strange because it will just be one stamp, and they may also query how you entered Italy because you have no arrival stamp. So EU, Italy, Italian passport. Now when I went to get on the plane, I showed my British passport. This is because it only matters if the name is the same on the boarding pass as on the passport. Think of it as just a form of ID. And because it is a British passport and I am heading to Great Britain, the airline know that I'm not going to be refused entry because I am also a British citizen and a resident of England. So when I arrived back in England, we went through border control before we exited the airport. And again, we're in England, we're trying to enter the UK, use your British passport. So a few questions that you might have, which I knew I had when I first started on this venture. Because the Great Britain is no longer part of the EU, we now at the moment have to have stamps in our British passports if we enter the EU, the Schengen zone. So this is why when you enter, in my instance, when you enter the EU or Italy, as this is an Italian passport, show this passport. Don't show the UK one because they will stamp it, okay? And if you've run over your 90 days and you're using your Italian passport because you are an Italian citizen and you want to go visit family, don't use this. Don't use your British one because you would have been out of days and you'll get stamps. Another question that I was asked was, will they not question when you enter back into the UK that you don't have stamps in your passport? No, they won't question. The only thing that they are interested in is that your passport allows you to enter the country, okay? Because I am a British citizen and this is my country of residence, they're just interested in seeing this. If I'd have shown my Italian passport, there might have been red flags, there might have been queries, I may have had to ask questions, and it would have been a lot more stressful than what it had to be. So switch into your British. So I hope you found that really useful. I know I was quite nervous on this trip to use my Italian passport for the first time, and I thought what a better place than to try it out as in Italy. But when I looked online, the advice was a little bit grey, and I thought I'd just document my first-hand experience and how it was for me. Again, I would do your own research about this. I know that every passport is different, and especially with Great Britain now not being part of the EU, I know there's quite a lot of questions about the stamps and in the passports and all that kind of thing. Just remember, if you're trying to enter the EU, use your EU passport. If you're trying to get back home, use your British passport. If you don't have the stamps, it doesn't matter. Okay guys, start the conversation off in the comments if you've got your own experiences with other passports, any international passports, then please let us know. I want people to be able to find help and support in the comments, and let me know if your experience was any different. This is just my personal experience. So please like and subscribe. We do lots of travel related videos as well as tutorials and just videos about life in general. So please like and subscribe, it really does help us create more videos like this, and I'll see you next time.